back. Let's take a look here. As you know, today's date is 9/17/24, and here we go. So a place where you record your banking is called a check register. A statement sent by the bank is called a bank statement. To reconcile a bank statement is to compare your information from your check register with the information that the bank says. Okay? Keep in mind that when you do the check register, as you compare one item with the bank's item, you put a check. I would put a check by both. That way you don't check it again. Now, anything that isn't on yours is called outstanding. So if you have a deposit, you would add it on here. Maybe you forgot to write it down. If you have interest, you would add it on your account here. And then you would check it off. Okay? Now, anything that is on your register but not on the bank statement is called outstanding. You still have to deduct that from your amount. Okay? Today you have a worksheet A, and you need to finish 2.2. So everybody should be working on the worksheet first, and if you can't be with us, the worksheet looks like this. Okay? And then the back side looks like this. And remember to check it off as you reconcile. All right? Let's turn our attention now to college algebra. And for college algebra, it's going to look like this. Now, I've been teaching you, or tried to teach you, the hardest type. And before we get started, I want you to write the chart. Plus plus, minus plus, plus minus, minus minus. These two are going to be a plus and a minus. Subtract. This one's going to be two pluses. This one's going to be two minuses. Add. And that's what you need to know. All right, so look here. A plus minus is this one. So one will be a plus, one will be a minus, and you're going to be subtracting to get the middle term. First thing you always check is what? The greatest common factor. Always. There's nothing. So you do 2 times 9 is 18, and you start factoring 18 until you hit something that subtracts to give you 3. So maybe, I don't know, 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6. There it is, 3 and 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So you're going to substitute these two in place of that. So you write the first one, you write the last one, and then you substitute these in the middle. 3n and 6n. And since the middle one's a plus, you want the plus with the bigger one. Once you do that, you have 4 terms. And 4 terms are called what? Group factoring. So we're going to go ahead and factor out an n. Here we're going to factor out a 3. Remember, I told you that this should be the same as this, and it is. So you have 1 here and 1 there. So the greatest is 1. You take 1 out. And then you're left with n plus 3. It doesn't matter if the n plus 3 is second or first. You can switch these. That's called commutative property. Now let's go on to this one. This one, there's nothing you can take out, but you can take that negative out. So you're going to take a negative out, and when you do, you're going to be left with, you're going to change all these signs. When you do, two pluses are going to give you two pluses, so you're going to be adding according to the chart. Two pluses, you're going to be adding to get that 25. I don't know what it is. 6 times 25, I guess that's 150. Then you got to start breaking it down until you add to get that. Well, I think it's just 15 times 10. Because if you add that up, you get 25. But let's say you didn't know. If you didn't know, then you'd have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way down to 15 until it worked. But I got it, figured it out. So here you're going to change that with these two. So you're going to say 6a squared plus 15a plus 10a plus 25. Once you do that, you're going to factor out a 3 and an a. So that's going to be 2a plus 5, I think it is. 5 times 3. This one you're going to take out a 5, and you should be left with the same thing. So I'm just going to write it, but check it. 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 5 is 25. This is the same, so I'm going to take that out, and I'm left with 3a plus 5. And that's how you do it. And there it is. In today's worksheet, I want you to finish yesterday's worksheet, and then I want you to work on this worksheet as well. All right, make sure you show some work. I think that's pretty much it. Have a good morning, and I'll see you guys in class.